Good, happy Wednesday morning. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, woman found dead after Exeter mobile home fire. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
Beltates knew that if we provided quality products and honest service, customers would come back again and again. Have things changed? Sure. But what hasn't is Beltates' commitment to giving you a fair price and friendly service. Visit us at beltates.com.
New Hampshire State Police Major Crime Unit working the scene of a deadly fire at the Hayes Mobile Home Park.
I can tell you that there's currently an ongoing death investigation over at the Hayes Mobile Home Park in Exeter. Early this morning, there was a fire reported, and there was a female deceased inside the mobile home.
First responders were called to the fire around 4 this morning, and now the Attorney General's office is assisting in the investigation, but they're not ready to say who the woman is or how she died.
So at this point, all I can say is that it's a death investigation. We're looking at all angles here. There's an autopsy scheduled tomorrow at 11 a.m., and we should have more information at that point.
Firefighters from 11 towns worked to control the fire for about an hour and a half. Neighbors describe an intense situation.
At 4:10, I heard this loud explosion. And then all of a sudden, by the time I got from my bedroom, which is in the back of the house, to the living room, the trailer was completely engulfed in flames. It was the loudest noise I'd ever heard. It was like a train wreck.
This morning, I kept smelling smoke. And I got up a couple of times in my home thinking it was mine. And then about, it was 3:30, I come down the hallway, and I looked out my kitchen window and I saw flames.
Now, officials expect to release the woman's name after tomorrow's autopsy. They are asking anyone with information to contact the state police. In Exeter, Jessica Moran, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Separating children from parents at border is inhumane, Baker Walsh say. Let's take a listen to the video from WCVB Boston.
One room of beautiful American hardwood flooring installed for just $9.99. That's right, and this isn't just any hardwood. This is genuine Armstrong hardwood, the most trusted name in flooring. Call National Floors Direct at 888-400-FLOOR.
Well, look, I said yesterday that I wasn't going to send our National Guard to the border because I felt the treatment of the kids and the families down there was cruel and inhumane, and until they change it, we won't participate. But I think it's really important for everybody in D.C. to recognize and appreciate the fact that what they're doing on the border is not the way we should handle border security, and they should get together and come up with a plan that treats people humanely and deals with the issue. And you know, we've been doing that here, not on that issue, but on many other issues for the past 4 years. People who have different points of view should be able to find common ground and get stuff done. And on this one in particular, they should be able to find common ground and get something done.
This is all on the White House. This is all on the president. I would love to see immigration reform, and I think we've been talking about it for a long time, and there's a bipartisan bill that's filed in the United States Congress. We'd be so concerned about it, take up the bill. This is all in the White House. It's an embarrassment. As a father, he's an embarrassment.
What do you think should happen when these families do come over illegally? Then
there's no reason to separate the kids from their mothers and fathers. If you want to run them and process them through, keep the families together, keep them intact. Don't separate them. That's the most inhumane thing I've ever seen in my life, as far as something that we've done as a country.
And I think the folks in Washington, Republicans and Democrats, should find a way to work together to get something done so that we aren't a country that tears children away from their moms and their dads at the border. There has to be a better answer to this than that one.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And we want to hear from you. Let us know what you think about this. Comment below and let us know. Ranked choice voting results expected to be released today. Let's take a listen to the video from WMTW News 8 Maine.
Newscast phrase of the day is pop quiz.
Tell me everything you know about spiders.
There are thousands of different types of spiders found worldwide, but only a handful.
To learn more, visit our pest library online at modernpest.com.
Include the brown recluse.
Thank you. Tomorrow is the day when we expect to find out who won last week's Democratic primary for governor.
The ranked choice voting number crunching is almost done. WMTW News 8's political reporter Paul Merrill joins us now live in Augusta. Paul?
Yeah, this process will almost certainly be finished tomorrow. While Democrats continue to play the waiting game, Republicans are unifying behind their nominee, Sean Moody.
Sean Moody, we are behind you 100%. We are ready to make sure that the torch is passed, that the LePage legacy lives on.
Mary Mayhew and the other Republicans Moody beat last week joined dozens of other Republicans, including Governor LePage, at a unity rally outside the State House today.
And we got to not only win as governor, but we got to have a clean sweep like in 10, the House and the Senate. Let's go.
On the other side of the river, staffers from the Secretary of State's office continued their work on figuring out which Democrat will face Moody in the general election. Round one totals put Attorney General Janet Mills in the lead, but there's still hope for Army veteran Adam Cody based on the ranked choice voting calculus. Republicans, including Moody, are still skeptical of the new system, even though Maine voters have now approved it twice.
It's becoming complicated and confusing to the voters.
Kyle Bailey led the campaign for ranked choice voting.
Is this a boondoggle? Oh, no, not at all. I think we've known all along, but take about a week to get the results.
Bailey says Maine is learning a lot during this process. He expects things to go quicker in future elections.
There's a reason why ranked choice voting is called instant runoff voting. It's because it can be done instantly. It just means upgrading your systems and policies and procedures.
Another nugget we got today from the Secretary of State's office, we got the non-certified final results of the Republican primary. Moody won, of course, but he had unofficially, 56.6%. It'll become official once the office certifies that total. But 56.6%. We'll be back here tomorrow to find out exactly whom he will face between now and November. That's the latest live in Augusta. Paul Merrill, WMTW News 8.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. White House says China's economy aggression is a global threat. The Trump administration ratcheted up its criticism of China in a report released by the White House on Tuesday, detailing its claim of economic aggression by the Asian giant. First Lady's issue damning deduction of Trump separation policy column. Barbara Bush must be stomping around heaven, frustrated that she cannot add her voice to the chaos of First Ladies, horrible at what's happening at our nation's borders. The terrifying of separating children from their parents would have her steaming mad, just as it has the 5 living wives of presidents. Those include Melania Trump, whose office tweeted that we must be a nation of heart as well as laws. She's probably stomping around the White House, furious that her husband has so bizarrely and repeatedly undermined her initiative for children. When announced her best plan for kids, she started, children deserve every opportunity to enjoy their innocence. As of thousands of children are losing their opportunities for innocence on American soil, it's tough for them to follow the First Lady's prescription to put kindness first in their lives. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll sit back here later on today for another newscast. And I'll have a news report coming up in a little bit. Goodbye, everyone.